Want to learn how to make this beautiful blanket? Then keep on watching. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so then you can keep up with all of my upcoming crochet tutorials. And now let's get started. What we are going to need? We are going to need yarn. I am concretely using Friends Cotton from Hobby, a 3mm hook and some scissors. And now we can start. First we are starting with making a slip knot. And now we are going to chain 30, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After we are done with chaining 30, we are going to make simple single crochet in all of the stitches. But basically every time what I am doing is not going directly into the loop like this, into the first loop, because then we have a holes. But instead I am going, you see here we have this kind of cross right here, okay? So I am going under that cross. So you see now I have kind of 2 loops on my hook and I am making simple single crochet. The first one and the last one are always the trickiest. Okay, so now we are going continuing all the way through making single crochet. At the end you should be done with 29 single crochet and I will meet you at the end. After you are done with your 29 single crochet, your work should look like this. And now what we are going to do is simple make a chain 1, turn our work and do again another row of the single crochet. This way we are going to do it till the row 5 and I will meet you at the end of the row 5. After we are done with our row 5, this is how your work should look like right now. And now we are going to make our first bubble stitch where we are going to start to shape our heart. So first I am going to again chain 1, turn my work, and now I am going to make 14 single crochet, okay? And I will meet you once you are done with your 14 single crochet. Okay, I've done my 14 single crochet and now I am going to make a bubble stitch, and basically thanks to those bubble stitches we are going to create the shape of the heart. Okay, so we are starting from the bottom and this way we are going to go up. Okay, so how to make a bubble? First we are going to yarn over like we would want to do a double crochet. Okay, we are going into our stitch. I am going to pull the yarn, going through first 2 loops only. Okay, so this is my first time. Now I'm going to yarn over again and going again into the same stitch, pulling through first 2 loops only, always pulling through only first 2 loops. Okay, so this was my second time. Again into the same stitch, pulling through only first 2 loops, third time. Now fourth time, pulling through only first 2 loops, sorry. And my fifth time, pulling through first 2 only and then through all of it. Okay? And this is how I am going to create bubble. Now what I usually am doing from the back, I am usually putting my finger to make a little bit like a bubble. And now I am going to simply single crochet into the rest of the stitches. It should be exactly 14 stitches, so 14 single crochet all together, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, so this was our row 6. In the row 7 we are going to again chain 1, turn our work and just simply single crochet all the way because we will be on this side. So every time we are basically on this side we will be just single crocheting, as here from the other side we won't be making any bubbles. If you look at the finished one side you have your bubbles and from the other side there are no bubbles. So this side we are always going to just simply single crochet. So just simply single crochet all the way and I will meet you at the end of the row 7. Now for the row 8 we are going to chain 1, turn our work, and now we are going to make 12 single crochet. Okay. Now we are going to make again a bubble. After 12 single crochet we are going to make bubble the same style like we did before. So first 2 only, first time, second time, third time, fourth and fifth, and pulling all 3. Okay, putting my finger in it, and now I am going to make 3 single crochet. So 1, 2 and 3, and now again a bubble. again always out of 5. So first time, second time, third time, fourth time, and fifth, and pulling all through of them, okay? And single crocheting all the way till the end. And this is exactly how we are going to be continuing, okay? So if I take the already made one, so you are going to finish this row by single crocheting all the way till the end, concretely 12 single crochet. Then you are going to chain one and then do one simple row of single crochet. And afterwards, basically what we are going to do is we are always going to make 2 more less when we are going to doubles. What I mean, so after you are done with the single crochets and you are going again on the, let's call it right side, then you are going to make only 10 single crochet, then make 2 bubbles, 7 single crochet in between, and then another 10. Then you are going to turn your work, do just simple single crochet, and this way we are going to make bubbles right here. So here you will see exactly written how all the rows are done, okay? And once you are done at the end, here you are just going to simply make again another 5 rows of single crochet, and basically your work is done. So now I suggest you will pause the video exactly at this moment. You can write down exactly the amount in between of each bubbles, so exactly to create this beautiful heart shape, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, so now we are going to put all the pieces that we crocheted together. So we are going to use a flap stitch for it, so how to join when you are joining your granny squares. So I'm going to show you first. I will show you here in the picture right here. You can see how I kind of organize the colors when it comes to my concrete blanket. And now basically this stitch you will be using, it doesn't matter if you are going horizontally or vertically. So actually I firstly started to do all the things horizontal, and then as you can see I have already started. So this is how it looks like when it is joined, but my vertical one are not yet done. So this is something that I will do at last, okay? So I am going to show you basically how to do it together, okay? So take your next color, or take your 2 pieces together, okay? So, and actually, let's say this part will be always a little bit tricky, because from one side you will have nicely the stitches, nicely the stitches that are very easy to see. Okay, so this is what was your end of the work, but this is the beginning of your work where you have only kind of the, just let's say 1 loop there, okay? So which could be sometimes tricky to get, but you will get the hang of it, okay? So we are going to grab our hook. So I am using the same size that I crocheted with, which is 3 millimeters. So grab your hook and the yarn that you want to be, but watch out, the yarn will be visible, okay? So with this stitch it will be visible. So I'm using white one, because at the end I want to also kind of single crochet all around the whole blanket with the white one to kind of create the edge. So now let's get started. First, let's make just simple slip knot, okay? Let's put it aside. Do not put it on your hook yet. Now place basically the squares the way you want to have them, okay? So I have down white and up lilac one or purple one. Now I will put them all together like this and turn my work like this, okay? Because first I need to search on my front loop, kind of only on my loop that is closer to me, okay, of my white piece. So it's a white, unfortunately, I'm not sure if you see it, but basically with the flap stitch you are just using the first loop, not all of them, okay? So this is normal standard 2 loops, okay? But I want to go only through the front loop. Good. Now I am going to my first stitch on the purple one. Okay, so I am searching for my first one. This first one is always tricky, and actually what I am doing from the beginning, because they are a little bit harder to get, I am using actually the hook and not going standardly, because like this it would be very hard for me. So I am trying to kind of let's say with the edge of the hook, trying to go through the first one. The first one is always the trickiest one, okay? Okay, now I have these 2 loops. Now I'm going to take my slip knot, put it on the hook, close it, and now I will pull through all 3 of them. Oh, like this. Now what is important, this one we don't need anymore. What is important all the way through, you need to have your yarn in the middle. What does it mean? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I am going to not go like this, but from behind of the yarn, because my yarn needs to be always in the middle. I cannot go that yarn first and then I am going through the loop. Okay, so I am going behind the yarn. Now I am going to search for my next stitch and going again. I am trying to show you and hide the yarn. Okay, so I am going through the front loop only. Okay, and you see the yarn is in the middle. I am keeping the yarn in the middle, going into my next stitch, which is this one. Again, a little bit tricky from the beginning, so I am using my hook to go through there. Now I have 3 loops on my hook and I am pulling through all 3 of them. Okay, yes, and again I am going behind the yarn, going into my loop, first loop only, keeping the yarn in between, going into my purple one and going through that one loop that I have there. You see it's a little bit, okay, good, I have it, and pulling through all 3 of them and going again last time to show you. So only the front loop, keeping this yarn, the working yarn, in between, going into my purple one and pulling through all 3 of them. And this way basically you are just going all the way through till the end. So this is something that you will see, this little bit V shape. So I will show you when it is done and not on the, I'm trying to search for the contrasting color. So here you can see. So this is how the ending, or let's say the joining together, will look like all the time. Okay, so once we are done with our first 2 color combination, we are not finishing our work, okay, but we are continuing. So we are not fastening off, we are just simply continuing with other 2 color combination. And this way I am going to basically put all the pieces together with basically with one kind of line, and I don't need to then at the end weave so much the ends, which basically I'm not sure about you, but I kind of don't like that part of the job. Okay, so basically this way simply you are going through all the way till the end. I hope you have enjoyed watching this tutorial and now you have your own beautiful creation. Please, if you like this tutorial, don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to hit the subscribe, so then you can keep up with all of my upcoming tutorials. Until next time, happy crocheting!